Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today we are checking out a VR accessory for your Meta Quest 3 headset. This is the ZyberVR Zero Quest 3 Elite Strap. It retails for $54 Canadian on their website. If you use my promo code Brian Sloan, all capital letters, you can get an extra 15% off of that purchase price. A battery version of this one is a little bit more. It's $83 regular. It's on sale right now for $76 if you're interested in that. We're going to be checking out the non-battery version here. I'm going to unbox it. I will show you how to assemble it. I will put it on for you, and then I'll give you my review of it here as well. If you haven't checked out my other VR accessory reviews, I encourage you to do so. I'll link that playlist in the description. Let's jump into this one. Let's open this up. Okay, inside of the box we have microfiber cloth to clean your lens, we have the user manual, and we have the dismantled head strap right here. So easy assembly here. We are going to put this onto here. Now it says right here there's a sticker that we can peel off, and it says pay attention to the L and the R, make sure to install in the correct direction. So right R here, we have an L here, and then if you look on the back of this, we have an L, we have an R. So make sure you're not doing it upside down, make sure you're doing right to right and left to left, and you're just going to push these in. They just slide in there, if I can get them to slide in. There we go. They have like little ball joints that got to be facing the right direction there. There we go. And those little joints are there so that this is a little bit more flexible. It's not rigid and stiff. This will flex around and move with your head slightly. Okay, then I'm going to grab the headset here. I've already detached my other head strap that I was using. If you have the stock head strap on there, they just clip off right here. If you put a little bit of pressure right here and just peel back, that'll do it. And then you're going to want to pull off this facial interface just by pinching it here. Usually I pinch the top and the bottom, and it'll pop off there. And then you can undo that strap at the top and pull it through, because we're going to do the exact opposite here. We're going to feed this one through that spot. So it's a lot easier to do that when that facial interface is removed. Otherwise it's hard to really push this through. There we go. Get a hold of it there. Pull it through. I'm just going to move it to there. Then I'm going to reattach my facial interface. Sorry, I forgot to detach my mic from my desk. I usually have it attached to something else so all the bangs aren't quite as loud. Then when you're attaching these clips on the side, I usually just start at the back, put pressure towards the front, and you can hear it just clip right in there. So again, put pressure on the back, move my way towards the front. There we go, clipped right on. These have little plastic coverings that you can remove there as well, little protective pieces. And that's it. That's all you got to do. So this comes already attached with a little cord controller there. So if you're doing PC VR and you got your cable attached there, you can easily feed it through this side piece and attach it in there. There is a battery strap version of this one, and then this little piece here would be nice for that battery cord going into the front of the headset there. Alright, so I'm going to try this out a little bit. I will give you a try on as well, and I'll give you my review of it. Okay, so I had a chance to try this out a little bit. I want to try it on for you and give you my review of it here. So putting an Elite strap on like this is pretty easy. Using this knob on the back, you can simply loosen it. Then it has hinges here on the sides that you can just pivot that up, put it down behind your head, and then use that knob to tighten it there as you need to. If you feel like this top strap is too loose, you can simply take that off there and then tighten it to the correct feeling for you. There you go, you can see it on here. And again, it's got these hinges on here so you can easily tilt it up while you're playing if you need to look down at something, and then taking it off easily with that knob, and you can tilt that up and it's off just like that. So in terms of just overall build, it's a pretty solid head strap. I don't find that it was, ever going like to bend or break or anything like that. Pretty solid here. Our top strap has a nice cushion to it, as you can see there, a nice thick cushion to it. The back doesn't have any cushion, it's just silicone material, and at first I was a little bit disappointed that there wasn't cushion, but I'm going to be honest with you here. When I put it on, the way that it formed around the back of my head, it was almost like it wasn't there. Like, it was very, very comfortable. I think having those little ball pivots that I mentioned before, allowing this to easily move around a little bit, is a really nice touch, and that allows it to cradle your head more personally to how your head is, right? So I really, really did like that. Hinges are a nice little touch there, so it's easier to take it on and off, and easier to maybe flip it up if you need to flip it up for whatever you're doing there. So that was really, really nice there as well. I do like that they have a tiny bit of extra material at the end here. That just makes it easier to actually grip something when you have to peel it off. And then you can easily clip that back on. But I don't like yanking so much on this other end here, where, you know, just it flexes more. I like having that little bit of extra material there. So this one isn't the battery strap, as you can obviously tell here. This is just the comfort strap. It did have this here that you can use for when you're doing PCVR. Maybe you have your own battery you got in your pocket or something, or the neck battery, like I've used from some other companies, and ZyberVR has one as well. That cord can go through there, so you have somewhere to put it. It's not just hanging loose. So I'm glad that they included this here, even though this isn't a battery head strap. This one retails for 54 Canadian. If you use my 15% discount code, that'll be under $50. That's actually not bad for a solid comfort head strap. Out of all the comfort head straps that I've used, the non-battery ones, I honestly think this one is the most comfortable that I've tried so far. Some other ones have padding. I've tried like the Desktech one that has the strap across the top. That was nice. It was a bit more expensive than this one, but the way that this cradled my head at the back, I really did like that. What was I going to say here? The batteries head strap version of this one, it has the battery attached in the back here. It's another $22 onto this. It's 76 Canadian, so it'd be under $70 if you are using my promo code. But that is something to consider as well. I hope to be able to review that one for you in the future as well. Overall, if you're looking for a comfort head strap and you don't need a battery on it, and you like the Elite strap style that this one is, this is actually a pretty solid option. I'm really happy with how it felt. It was nice and solid. There was no movement when I was playing games. Again, I always mention this, but I'm going to mention it again. When I play golf games, you're looking down a lot, and if you look down and you're having some shifting there, it can get pretty annoying. With most Elite straps, and with this one, I didn't have any movement there, so that was really nice. I did appreciate that. So again, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below or send me a message. I'm more than happy to answer them. Use my promo code Brian Sloan, all capital letters, for an extra 15% off. I'll link that in the description below for you as well. Make sure you check out all my other VR accessory reviews, and I'll see you next time here on Brian Sloan Artist.